17 Weirdest Rules U.S. Troops Must Follow. 1. Soldiers shouldn't have hands in their pockets. It affects saluting and their appearance in uniform. But ex-Marine Carlton Kent said,
"Forget the rule. If your hands are cold, put them in your pockets."
2. Junior Marines have to get weekly trims. These haircuts usually occur on Sundays. Waiting times can be long due to high demand. Other branches relaxed this rule during the pandemic. However, the Marine Corps kept their haircut regulations intact. 3. Walking and talking on a phone is banned. Civilians often walk and talk on the phone, but the military can't. This is because troops need to be ready to salute officers. 4. The elevator is off limits in the morning. Fort Hood soldiers are not allowed to use the elevator before 9 a.m. This rule is in place to encourage a healthier lifestyle. 5. Walking on grass is a faux pas. Military personnel are not supposed to walk on grass. Exceptions are made for mowing and training. Walking on grass near the Department of Defense is a major faux pas. 6. Troops eat first, officers eat last. The U.S. Army promotes a strict sense of equality. Officers show care for their troops by ensuring they eat first. 7. There's paperwork for basketball. Even in a casual game, paperwork is needed to identify potential risk factors. 8. Reflective belts are everywhere. The military emphasizes reflective gear. Soldiers wear reflective belts during woodland training. They might wear them indoors, even when safe. 9. Soda is off limits. Soda is banned in U.S. Army dining facilities during basic training. The ban typically doesn't continue after basic training. 10. Food with hemp is banned. Several states have legalized marijuana, yet it's still federally illegal as a Schedule I controlled substance. The U.S. Army prohibits marijuana. Hemp consumption is also restricted. 11. Meal periods should ideally last for at least 90 minutes. The phrase "whenever possible" impacts how often this rule is followed. During combat, finding a 90-minute break might not be feasible. 12. Indecent language is discouraged. Swearing on duty isn't allowed for soldiers. This rule isn't enforced all that often, but it can lead to punishment when violated. 13. Dueling is strictly prohibited in the U.S. military. Soldiers cannot challenge someone to a duel with weapons or fists. The manual specifies penalties for involvement in duels. 14. Straggling is a punishable offense. Troops that lag behind on marches or runs can face legal consequences. The manual defines straddle as wandering away or falling behind. 15. The Army controls what's allowed in your body. The Army bans several common supplements and some anabolic steroids. 16. Infidelity can result in dishonorable discharge. 15 U.S. states have anti-adultery laws. Commanders can charge service members with adultery, but proving it can be difficult, if not impossible. 17. Jumping from a vessel into the water is generally prohibited. Accidental falls overboard are not a problem, but intentional jumps can lead to bad conduct discharge.